Well, it's not over yet in terms of, I guess, feature races. It's a big weekend incoming. You've got 3 runners nominated for the Superstars. Talk us through their chances.
Yeah, we've got Who's the Light. He's really found form lately. He's sort of, manners are great and can't fault every run he's sort of put in the sort of last 6 or 7 starts. So he's a sort of horse, he loves the speed right on, so it's going to be, there's some nice ones stepping out. So they run up front, he'll be a good chance. Dalton Shard sort of took him to Auckland, went great in the Auckland Cup, come home, went back up, and just things wheels sort of fell off a fraction. But 2 runs back down here, been happy enough hitting the line. So sort of horse right, he needs the right run, gets that, he won't be far away. And the other one, Double Time, he's sort of been going great races and always tries hard.
What about the 3-year-old's got the chocolates? He's back home?
Yeah, he's back home. Yeah, I felt sorry for the poor bugger. Regan's horse was way too good, and I sat park and got pulling a wee bit. But like I say, I felt sorry for him, but he's actually kicking and bucking. He flew home 2 days later and come back down here and come through it fine. So hope I haven't knocked him too much.
So he'll line up on Friday alongside Malachi?
Yeah, both of them. Malachi, he went down south, had no luck in the Supremacy final, sort of wide around that last bend. So both of them head to Friday night. And
up in the north, there's still a few about, including the Oaks winner, Frazzled?
Yeah, Frazzled, she's lined up again, a bit hard on those fillies. Frazzled and probably you're right, Dull. It's going to be the 5th week in a row, so but they've bounced through those runs, yeah, great. So they'll line up alongside Tyron Strapping Lad, so 3 in that trot.
Just on Tyron Strapping Lad, you have a little bit of an opinion of this horse. Is he going to take the next step?
Yeah, I think he will. I think he's just mentally and physically just a bit immature at the moment. Hopefully the trip does make him, but I've always liked him, hence why we took him up there. Just sort of things hadn't probably been in the right headspace the last couple of starts up there, so hopefully this week change that round and come on from the trip up there. That'll be his last start probably, and put him aside, hopefully him strengthen up.
We'll start with the 3 boys out of the Rowe Cup. Mr. Love, how close?
Yeah, definitely. No, he's come a long way, that boy. He's done a super job up north, so really proud of his efforts. It obviously would have been nice to pick up one of the big ones up there, but he's done well, and yeah, we're looking forward to the features down here later in the year.
What are the plans with him?
I think there is the Uncut Gems in a fortnight. Dad's just weighing up his options with that. Because it can be tricky, even though there's no Group 1s eligible. You're off 30 metres and it could be a 15, 16 horse field, and you might have to go a pretty quick time to be winning. So I think Dad's thinking about giving him a break now and bringing him back sort of for those races early August, September.
What about Muscle Mountain?
He's the same, I'd say. They'll both go out together. They won't have long outs, and yeah, get ready for those early features.
What about Habibti Pat out of the Oaks? What do you make of her effort?
I thought it was a really good run, Brittany. She had to do a bit of work there, and the race night probably wasn't ideal for her. But I think in the size stakes, if she gets a good draw, obviously meant to be in higher power, will be hard to beat. But I think she's a chance of upsetting them if she does get a good draw.
Just on her prep so far, it must have been a few worrying signs early on because she was doing a little bit wrong, which was a surprise.
Agreed, yeah. No, she's been pretty safe, touch wood, at the races beforehand. But I think Auckland, just a trip away. I do think the trip away will make her. I think she'll come back a better filly for it. But she's just, took her a little bit to settle in. But yeah, I know the parents are definitely happier with her now.
You going to send another one up for this weekend?
Yeah, Freya, she's been getting it wrong from the stands, unfortunately. But if you look at her mobile form, she's actually been going very good. So yeah, I think the parents have figured out quite a good series for her up there, and yeah, I think she'll be a good chance on Friday night.
So you've put Sideshow Bruce into probably a lesser race in the Superstars this weekend, Bob. What was the reasoning behind that?
Just thought, yeah, obviously Superstars is a real hot field, and he just the grade he is, he doesn't have to race against them ones yet. So we'll try and take the small fish if we can, even though it still won't be easy.
And Cyclone ZW returns?
Yeah, he's come back. He's come back up really well. He's obviously always had a lot of ability, but a few problems upstairs. But no, really happy with him this prep. He hadn't had a trial or anything, but he's good enough to be competitive as long as he does everything right.
What does the team look like for winter? Do you have any young ones coming through? I guess you're going to spend a bit of time in Queensland over July, but what's the plan heading forward through the next few months?
Yeah, just got a few few in the race team about to step out. Actually got a really nice team. Lazarus Effect, he's about to step back out, and Wilma's Boy, and a couple of other nice maidens, and then yeah, we're just working through the yearlings, and hopefully we can find a champion through then.